So today I'm going to be teaching you how to scan film at home. So I'm going to be using an Epson Perfection V600 scanner, and it scans 35 and 120 film. And a quick little side note, I bought this scanner about 2 months ago, and it was actually really hard to find because everywhere I was looking, like all the affordable, cheaper Epson scanners were coming up as discontinued or back ordered, which was really weird. So I don't know what was happening over at Epson, but it was really disappointing because they do make really good affordable scanners, and I was able to pick mine up for $250, and kind of like the higher range ones go for like $1,000, so I was really lucky in that case. So the first thing I do is clean off my scanner from any dust that may be left behind with an air blower and a microfiber cloth. So my scanner also came with these film holders, which help you easily, hold and line up your film to scan. So with my film, I turn it upside down, so the words are reading backwards from right to left, and then I place the film inside the holders. So after the film is in the holder, I use an air blower to get rid of all the dust, because when it comes to film, dust is your worst enemy. And then depending on which holder you use, there's a letter that goes along with it, so you just match it with the one in the scanner. Now usually I don't scan with the holders, so that way I'm able to get the film borders in my scans. So if you're not going to use the film holders, you would at least make sure that your film is lined up in frame. So inside the scanner, there are these two little indent marks, and you want to make sure that your film is inside of those. That way, when it is scanned, nothing will be cut out. I really only use the holder if my film curled up so much when it was drying, or it can't even lay flat anymore, and I even need masking tape on top of the holder to make it lay flat. So once the film is in the scanner, you want to jump over to the application that came with it, and in my case, mine came with Epson Scan 2, which is really quick and easy to use. Alright, so now we're in Epson Scan 2, and the first thing you want to make sure is that your scanner shows up. And then after that, for the mode, you want to put it in photo mode because we are technically scanning photos. So for the document source, you're going to pick transparency unit, and then the document type is going to be color positive film, and that just keeps the film exactly the way it is. So then later you can go into a separate application and convert the film. Or if you want, you can just have it convert itself in Epson Scan itself, but usually the scanner applications aren't great at color conversions, so that's why I just leave it as color positive. For the image type, we're going to pick 48-bit color to give us a lot of color options. And then for resolution, this is kind of up to you. I do 2500 DPI. You can obviously go higher or lower if you want. You can put any amount that you want, but I think 2500 is a good amount because it's not super low, so you do get a really high resolution, but it's not so high where the file size is huge and it's just, unnecessary. And then for scanning quality, you're obviously going to pick high because you want the highest quality scans you can get. So for image format, we're going to pick TIFF. That way it is a raw file and we can go in and edit it later. And then for folder, I just put it in this scan folder, which is on my desktop, but you can put the scans anywhere that you like. So then once you have everything the way you like it, you can just kind of go and make like an easy preset for it, and just in scan setting here, and then you just put save current settings and then name it to whatever you like. And then once you have everything all filled out and ready to go, I just like to do a quick little preview scan, and you just click the preview button at the bottom, and basically it's just a preview scan to make sure that my film is all lined up and that it looks good. So the preview scan only takes a couple of seconds, and then as you can see now, my film is showing up. And then what I do is I go in and draw boxes around the individual frames that I shoot. So this is 35, so there's going to be, 5 shots. So I go in and draw a box around all 5 of them, and that way it will come up as 5 individual scans instead of just one giant scan of the strip. So as you can see, I just drew boxes around all 5 of them, and only one of them kind of has the marching ants around them. So if I were to press scan right now, only that last one would be scanning. So to get all 5 of them, you're just going to go and press this little 5 with the boxes around it, and then that way all of them show up as selected with the marching ants around them, and then now when you press scan, all 5 of them are going to be scanned. So the scanning process is actually pretty quick, and it only takes about a minute per scan. Alright, so my scans are almost done here. So when they pop up, it's going to pop up as that folder that you saved them to. As you can see, all 5 of them are right here. And then if we just go in and click on one of them, your scan will show up. And then as you can see, the words are facing the right way. So that is how you know that you scanned it correctly. So yeah, that is how I scan my film and the settings that I use. And hopefully that will help some of you out who are just starting to scan your own film. So if you do shoot a lot of film, I would recommend to start developing and scanning your own film at home, because in the long run, it's just going to be a lot quicker and easier, not having to, wait the days turnaround times that labs take, and it's also going to be a lot cheaper in the end. Even if you're scared to develop the film or you don't have the space for it, I would at least recommend to start scanning the film yourself, because you do have a lot more control over things like resolution or your colors, because at labs they do use color profiles, and there will be times where you just don't like the way your film looks, and by doing everything yourself, you have full control over how they look. Alright, so thank you for watching this video, and hopefully you enjoyed it. I just have kind of a few little updates about life and, school and this channel. So next week, my last semester of school is starting, which is kind of exciting, even though the classes, still are online, which kind of sucks as well. But the studios and printing labs will still be open, so it'll be exciting to jump back into the studios and hopefully, get some videos of whatever I create there. I'm also going to be uploading 2 videos a week now, and I've been planning far ahead to make sure, everything's scheduled and stuff. So unless for some reason this semester is insanely difficult, you should be seeing more videos from me. So again, thanks for watching, and stay tuned because I have a lot more stuff coming.